Okay, everybody. It's what is it? It's February, second month of the year, 2018. So it's time for me to go through my January sales. Sales from last month, January 2018. Now, I predicted that my sales would be nowhere near as good as they were in December, and actually they weren't even that great in December. But I wasn't really concentrating on eBay. I'm going to be concentrating on eBay more this year. Having said that, let's just move on. I did not have my store open for the first 6 days of January, so I lost 6 full days. Well, maybe it was 5 days. Doesn't matter. I lost several days in the beginning of January. My store wasn't open. No sales. I opened my store, and my first sale happened it was January 6th. Okay, so 6 days of no sales in January. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned I sold $863 measly on eBay in January, which I don't consider that an impressive amount. I would hate to do that every month for the year. I would hope that this would be the lowest amount that I sell this year. $863 is not a lot of money, especially when you have to add in all those eBay fees. Anywhere from 10 to 20%. It kind of works out with PayPal combined. So anyway, $863. The first item I sold was this Estee Lauder Pleasures Body Lotion and Bath Shower Gel, both 2.5 fluid ounces. These came out of a gift set, and I talked about how sometimes when you get a gift set, this had the Pleasures cologne with it. It was probably a 3.3 ounce, something like that. It's better to divide these gift sets up and sell the soaps or the lotions or whatever and sell the perfume separately. And the reasons I do that is partly because not everybody wants a lotion, and not everybody wants a shower gel. Most people just want the perfume, or they just want the lotion or shower gel. And if you do sell them together, you generally tend to price them high, and you wind up having to pay a higher shipping. So it's better just to divvy them up and sell them to the people that want them. I know I sold the perfume probably for another $30 or so, and I was able to get another $22.99 for the lotion. So that was my first sale. Let's see how long I had this listed. I don't believe it was very long. December 20th. So I had it listed less than a month. For my second sale of the month, let's see, when did that happen? Whatever, I'll check that in a second. I started this. These are the cufflinks that I've talked about over and over. I still have 73 of these red wraparound cufflinks available, and I sell some every month. And these were from a huge lot I got off a friend. Paid him hundreds of dollars for the lot, but I got like, I don't know, maybe 700 or some ridiculous number of these cufflinks. Worked out to less than 50 cents a piece. Tried to sell them to someone else for a couple of bucks a piece, allowing them plenty of room to make money. But like I said, I must have had about 500 because I think I told them, look, give me 900 for everything. And they balked at the price, never got back to me. So I was like, screw it, I'll just put it on. And these were originally listed in March of 2015, and I probably had them for a year or more before that. But you'll see as I progress through the month, these consistently sell, and I will not retell the story about those in this video because I already told it once. Sale number 3. I bought a bunch of these Avon. You can see I don't know if you can read it, but it's very small. I still have 7 available, 1 sold. I bought a bunch of these, and I normally do not buy Avon. But at the sale I went to, they came out to about $1 or $2 a piece, and these were sealed new 1.7 fluid ounce Perfume's Avon Little Black Dress. And what happened was I initially listed these, had them for a while, finally got around to listing them in September of 2016. That's over a year ago. My first one just sold recently, as you can tell. And $21.99, I had to pay shipping, free shipping. So I didn't really make much on these, but like I said, I probably made about, I don't know, depending on where it went to, maybe as much as say $10 to $15, something like that. Nah, $21.99. That's probably $10 to $12 is what I made on this. And like I said, normally I do not recommend buying Avon perfumes at all. And what I did with these was I listed them for a price where I wouldn't get killed on shipping and be giving it away. I just listed it and let it sit for a year or more until all the other fools that had their listed, their Avon Little Black Dresses, because there were a bunch on when I initially listed. I just said, you know what? I'll wait them out. I'll just wait until they sell all theirs. And then I'm the only one with like brand new Avon Little Black Dress colognes, perfumes like that, on eBay. So anyway, moving on to now, I'm in the middle of the month, and I think I sold about 25 or 6 items this month, and like I said, $863. The last month I made over 2,000, which is a good year for me for 2017. For 2018, I'm not going to think that's a good year. So far this month, well, it's only the first day of this month. So far, the first day of this month, I'm at 0. I have one stupid question, though, from an annoying eBayer, and he's going to make me do work, which I don't like, so I might get to him eventually. Anyway, Cabashard. Eau de Toilette Gray. Eau de Toilette Gray Paris Vaporisateur Spray, 1 ounce. I guess I had a couple of these, and I guess I checked and saw they sell about $20 each. So what I decided to do was to make mine $45.99 for the 2, and that's what they sold at. Free shipping, of course. I just do free shipping all the time. And the reason I do free shipping is because this way they can't ding you on the shipping when they leave feedback. And I don't know. eBay charges for shipping anyway. It really doesn't matter to me. I kind of charge as much as I think I'm going to get. All right, so how long did I have those? Let's see. I don't think I had those very long. November 8, 2017. I think I bought these in a big lot of perfumes. I paid $1 a piece for them. I'm almost positive. So not bad, right? $46 from $2 minus eBay fees and shipping. All right, here's something that I sold. And this is Kenneth J. Lane, KJL. And it's this was made for Avon. And basically it's just a necklace. At the flea markets, I believe we had it at the flea markets for a long time, $8 to $12. Nobody went for it. We just gave up, decided something is better than nothing. We listed on eBay for $26. Was not even listed that long. We had it listed for, I don't know, less than 3 months. So 26, but it is Kenneth J. Lane. Some Kenneth J. Lane goes for more money. This was not one of the stellar pieces. It's made of plastic, so there's nothing really too special about it. Most times I don't really sell a lot of, because I don't find a lot of it. There's heavy competition shopping where I am, but I don't find a lot of designer jewelry, signed pieces, whatever. So what I have to do is I have to look for things that are unusual and interesting to list, things that not everybody would think of listing, things that are, like a lot of people don't think to deal with or want to mess with, or when you go to an estate sale. Perfect example are these bars of soap. Ma Griff, Carven, Paris, Savon, Perfume soap, lot, 2 bars, 75 grams. I sold these for, God, why did I say 90? $29. Not bad. $30. 2 bars of soap. These came from a gift set. Again, that's how I was able to get them. If you go to an estate sale, you say, hey, how much for this bar of soap? A lot of times they go like, bar of soap, $1 or $2, right? That's what they cost in a store. And anyway, that's what I would have expected them to charge me for these soaps if I went to an estate sale. But since they were part of a gift set, I paid whatever the gift set was. $30, right? Not bad. And I don't think I had these listed very long. Nope, December 17th. I had these listed 1/17, exactly a month. Not bad. Here's something that I listed on Amazon. And then Amazon started screwing with me, and they started gating me from selling items like this, right? So I got all fed up and bitter and pissy about it. So what I decided to do was to just close my Amazon account. I said, forget it. I can still sell there if I want, but I'm not paying them anymore. And to be honest, I'm not selling there anymore or buying. So suck it, Amazon. Anyway, I know a lot of people love Amazon. I actually liked Amazon very much when I was selling on there. I just sold 2 categories. I sold CDs and I sold games, and that's pretty much it. That's all I was interested in selling on Amazon, and they gated me from CDs. They were gating me from some of the games that I wanted to sell on Amazon. I said, why am I even wasting my time? Enough complaining about Amazon. Motown Milestones, the best of the Undisputed Truth CD, $33. Nowhere on the planet I'm going to get $33 for a CD if I'm selling it, other than eBay and or Amazon. But I did get $33 on eBay. It was on Amazon. You know what, Amazon? I guess I don't miss you at all. Let's see how long. Yep. I listed it. This I took from my store. This I had on my Amazon store. It was at it was a very low number. It was like probably something I initially listed about a year ago on Amazon. I think probably my price was high. When I put on eBay, I checked prices. I made them eBay prices, not Amazon prices, which are generally lower, unfortunately. And I sold it, I don't know, right away. So, you know, there you go. Let me just see if I get a number on that. No, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I put numbers to tell me when it sold for me really quickly. I didn't need Amazon. So Amazon, you should consider this, you know, when you're harassing your buyers. I'm sorry, sellers. I'm a seller, even though I was a buyer sometimes. Here's something very unusual and interesting. This is the kind of thing that, I don't know, I put it in the jewelry case. I think I was trying to get like $30, 35 at most. And nobody would want it, and it was in very good condition. It had a felt lining, which I don't think I'm showing in the pictures, but it doesn't matter. But the felt lining was pristine. Normally, you look on the inside, whatever lining is there is generally gone. No missing pieces. I don't know. I think it's just like a trinket box. It was not big. I guess it's like maybe 3 or 4 inches long. Yeah, about 4 inches long. And I had this at the flea market for quite a while, right? And I ran the risk of people screwing with it, pieces falling out, whatever, and it didn't sell. So finally, in September, the end of the month, 2017, I gave up and I put it on Amazon, $82, and it sold within, I guess, 3 months, you know? And I got $82.99. I shipped this priority. Sometimes I can ship stuff like this for first class. It cost me $3 or $4. Shipped it priority, whatever it cost, it cost. I don't think I insured it because I don't bother insuring most stuff on. I ship out. I pack very carefully, and they don't always pay. They only pay if the item breaks, and that wasn't going to break. I wasn't worried about that. Check this out. No thanks to you, Amazon. My second relisted CD. CDs that I had listed on Amazon for quite a while. Again, I probably adjusted the price, possibly lower. I don't know. Maybe that made the difference. But here it is, sold list for $16 on eBay. Thing about eBay is eBay, compared to Amazon, there's several things I prefer about Amazon than I do to eBay. Amazon is a faster list. You generally don't need pictures. Anyway, I sold that for $16 if I didn't mention that. You don't need pictures. There's less customer interaction, asking questions. But, you know, it's like Amazon, what makes you think that am I going to turn this video and to me, like complaining about Amazon? Okay, enough complaining about Amazon for now until unless I run across another CD that I sold. No thanks to Amazon. Perfumes. I like selling perfumes. I got my perfume thing going. I have my perfume set up. My perfumes look really good. I don't know if you know that. I know this. I used to be a photographer. Same with my lovely wife Marie, who's not here. So this compliment is not earning me any bonus points. $24.99, Giorgio, Beverly Hills, Extraordinary Spray Cologne. Think with a name like Giorgio of Beverly Hills, it would be worth more, but it was not. Free shipping. Let's see when I listed this. 3 months. Not bad. Not shabby. This was probably from my dollar lot. One thing about that lot, a lot of the perfumes came in boxes. I've decided that I'm not going to include boxes when I sell perfumes most time. I will shoot the perfumes out of the box, because the box just adds weight. It doesn't allow me to put plastic bags around the perfume, so if it leaks in the box, it gets in the box. And like I said, it adds weight. I'm paying for extra weight. And then also I have to take pictures of the box, and I have to waste more precious time from my life describing the generally poor condition of the boxes. What I've decided to do is not throw away the boxes. Daryl, if you are watching this video, I'm going to give you the boxes, and if you like, you can sell them in lots, and it will be an extra way for you and I to make some extra money, especially you make some extra money. Sometimes some of the boxes are generally rare. It could bump the price by $5 or something like that. But if I have to deal with a lot of condition problems, I just don't bother with it. Check this out. This is a vintage sign Limoges, France paint, I guess. Main Chenille number 80 trinket box. Lovely, isn't it? And it's signed paint, Maine, Limoges, France. Only $30. One bid, ran at auction. I believe we could have gotten more money if we put this in our store, but we like to run auctions every once in a while. Another item that we had at the flea market for quite a while. Took it, oh, look at this. It sold listed, oh, because it was an auction. We listed January 13th. I guess I'm up to January 21st. Sold at auction. Doesn't happen to me very often. I don't sell a lot of auctions. This next item is of great interest to me because I sold it. I can't remember how long I had it listed. I don't believe I had. No. Did I run it to? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I sold this, right? And the person who bought it, and I sold it for $79.99, $10 less than I sold it this time. The person who bought it from me basically flim-flam me, scam me, or tried to get over on me. When they got this necklace, and these beads are beautiful. They're striped. I've never really seen beads quite like this, or if I have, I don't see them very often. Enough of me going on about the beads. But when the person got the necklace, the first thing they contacted me was like, oh, I didn't know if you know this, but the beads aren't glass. And I'm like, what? So, I said to my wife, I'm just like, Marie, this lady's saying those beads aren't glass. And she's like, what's she talking about? I checked. They're glass, right? So I said, look, there's nothing I can do because she's giving me this. They're not glass. So I said, I just emailed the lady, look, send it back, right? So she emails me back, okay, thank you so much. And I was going to pay for, I'll just refund. And I was going to refund shipping, right? But listen. And she goes, oh, okay, thank you so much, right? But she also includes, but it may take me a while to send it back because I'm busy. I got a lot of stuff going on, right? So about 3 weeks later, after the holidays, right? Because I sold this before the holidays. I finally get it back, right? We check it out, and immediately the first thing my wife does is she puts it to her teeth. She feels the coldness of the beads. They're glass. And then she smelled it, right? And the reason she smelled it, does it smell like perfume? Does it smell like hairspray? Guess what? Smelled like perfume, which means the lady rented it from me. She paid her $80, right? And she got to wear it, but that was an absolute rental. She rented from me, wore it for as long as she needed it, and then sent it back. So what did I do? I said, fine. I didn't refund her shipping, right? What I did was I said, screw this crap. I lost money on shipping, probably like $10. So I just raised it $10 and I put it back. Same exact thing. The next lady that bought it loved it. She was like, oh my God, it's so lovely. It's a gift from my sister. I got to just give it to her straight away or else I'm going to want to keep it for myself. And she left me really good feedback. Here's a very unusual item. I bought this at a yard sale for about like, I don't know, $5. And then when I looked at it, I saw one of the legs on the bottom was broken. It had a chip. And I was like, God damn it. I was kind of pissed off, right? But I did my research, and it turns out that this is an unusual item. This is a vintage Samoan hand-carved wood ceremonial bowl, and they use it to serve kava. I wrote as is in the title. I described the damage, and I was still able to get $100, $99.99. I ran it to auction. It did not sell, but I did sell it in November. No, I started in November. I was able to sell it on January 21st for $100. Similar bowls to this one, to mine, are on eBay right now. They might be larger. They might have more feet. You can find one for about $300 unless that one's sold. But like I said, $100. You got to do your research. You got to figure what stuff out is. And I'm not going to say you're ever going to find one of these, but now, if you ever do, you're going to say like, I know that from somewhere. Didn't Secondhand Daisy talk about a bowl like that? So maybe you'll buy it. Maybe you'll know something. Maybe you'll make $100, $200, $300 like I did. Here's something. This isn't really anything very special, but we decided to just put it on eBay because when I saw what it was worth, and that was about $45, I knew it would never sell at the flea market for anywhere near that. And to be honest, I think we had it at the flea market for quite a while, and nobody asked, nobody ever looked, nobody noticed it. So put it on eBay, $45. Oh, you know what? I had it for $60. And someone made an offer on this, and I was able to sell it for $45. She offered $40. I said, hey, how about $45, right? She said yes. Boom, sale just like that. Let's see. I'm finishing up. I got like 10 more items to go. These are just some small silver earrings signed Michael Dawkins. I listed these, had them listed for a little over a month. Sold on January 23rd. $30. I would never, ever, 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 ever be able to get $30 at the flea markets that I go to. I would probably get 8 to 10 if they ever decided to buy them from me. And it might take me forever. $30, pair of sterling silver earrings. That's a reasonable price for something like that. As soon as we saw what they were worth, we decided to put them on. And that's the kind of thing. If something's signed, it's so easy. It's so easy. You just look up the guy's name, what the stuff sells for, and you just price it at a reasonable price and or less or more if you want to. Vintage Chinese cloisonné black enamel hinge bangle bracelet. I'm going to show another picture of what a hinged bangle bracelet looks like. $26. We get like $5 to $10 at most at the flea markets, maybe $12 on a glorious day at the flea markets when we sell something like this. We had these at the flea markets for quite a while. Nobody wanted to buy them. I listed these in July 2017, and they took, I don't know, I guess 6 months to sell. I'm not a math scientist. I'm not doing that right now. Another perfume. Isadora Paris, 85 degrees, eau de toilette natural spray. I don't have all these perfumes memorized. I just know that in most cases, I'm happy paying about $5 a bottle for perfume. Sometimes I'll pay more if I remember the name. I listed this one in October, end of the month, almost September. This is probably a bottle that I paid $1 for. $46. Not bad, right? Not too shabby. I don't know. It's not a name that anybody will really remember. I prefer vintage over new perfumes because when it comes to new perfumes, they bootleg them, they fake them, you put them on eBay, and people trash you in your feedback, or they just say it is, whether it is or isn't. Too much hassles. Older perfumes are better. My advice, try to avoid most Avon when it comes to perfumes. More cufflinks. I'm not even going to, and red ones again. I'm not even going to talk about them. $16.99, And guess what? The same person that bought this pair of cufflinks bought this pair of cufflinks. So I made, what's 13 and 13? $36 off of 2 of these cufflinks. Shipped them for about $4. $4 to the same person. And I mean, I could have sold them for $4 to that guy, had the money, used it to reinvest, buy other stuff, but it didn't, because he wouldn't buy it from me. And he was a cufflink guy. I'm not a cufflink guy. I wanted to sell it. Les Bernard's jewelry sells on eBay, not for a ton of money. Here's a butterfly necklace, very lovely. I think it's like inlaid mother of pearl, but I don't know if it's real mother of pearl. No, it's a resin. Wait a minute. No, maybe it is. It's like a resin, and they put mother of pearl. I don't know what the beads are. Let me see if she wrote. It has black glass beads and mother of pearl beads. So it's kind of nice. $30, right? And it's signed. Signed is easy. Look it right up. That's the stuff that isn't signed. You have to really put your work in. You have to have certain keywords. More perfume. Mostly you'll see I sell perfume because mostly I list perfume. Perfume's easy for me to list. Like I said, I got my setup. I used to be a photographer. I know how to light this stuff. Cody Wild Musk Cologne Spray, Vintage Dimples bottle, $21.99. Didn't make much on this because I think shipping was probably like $7, something like that. But it's better than at the flea market where I would have gotten $5. I think I paid $1 for this. This is from my big $1 a bottle perfume find where I bought almost $100. Mary Kay. I think I had this for a while. Yeah, I had this for a year. And I don't think anybody else really had many of them on. I decided $43 was a fair price for this. Waited a year, was able to sell it. I might have had to wait so long because you have to wait for people, especially Mary Kay sellers, to run out of stock and for it to become rare, and then prices go up. That's what I did for this one. I just decided what was a reasonable, kind of high, not too low, fair price, put it there. Mary Kay, it discontinued perfumes from even current makers. People like Mary Kay, Victoria's Secret, the ones that are constantly changing the perfumes. When they discontinue the fragrance, boom, price goes up. And I sold this, well, we're almost at the end of the month now. It's $128. Another pair of cufflinks. Don't even have to talk about. Another $17 in my pocket from all these cufflinks. These were purple. I still have 3 available. I guess I had 16 to begin with because it said 13 sold. Another perfume. I just sold this. This seller may or may not be a problem. Don't know. They started asking me a lot of questions. I don't like when they ask a lot of questions. Is it authentic? Blah, blah, blah. This is a tester. One thing you should try and do on eBay is avoid listing testers. Certain brands you can get away with it. Certain brands you cannot. Anyway, I was able to list this. $18.99. Shipping on this was like, I don't know, like $8. So I'm making nothing on it. But it's a half-used bottle, very new perfume. Billion of them on. You know what I mean? But they're mostly full and new, and they were selling for like $40 for a new one, full. The ladies asked me, "Is this authentic?" I said, "Well, as far as I know, they're not bootlegging or they're not faking testers." So, and then I told her, "Look, if you're not happy with it, send it back. Whatever, you know." I'll like totally get like beat out on this one. Again, no thanks to Amazon, and this is how I'm rounding up. I'm ending the month. No thanks to you, Amazon. I was able to sell another CD. How long did I have this listed? A couple of days. I listed it, a full week. January 23rd, sold it January 30th. Pantera Projects double CD, $30. I believe I had this on Amazon for a lot more. Not a lot more, maybe like $50. But I checked on eBay. I said, you know what, $30. What's the difference? I probably paid $1 or $2 for it at most. $30. So you can sell CDs, but it's weird. That's see, I have an advantage over people that sell CDs. And they're there all day just freaking scanning CDs and books and games and stuff like that. I can sell stuff at the flea market. If this was worth, I don't know, $4 on Amazon or eBay, I'd take it to the flea market. I sell it anywhere from $2 to $4, and that's my advantage. I could buy pretty much any CD that looks interesting, and I don't have to scan it. What I do is if it doesn't sell on Amazon, I sell it at the flea market. I can sell it and get my money back. If I'm desperate, I can sell it for $4 at most, generally, or I can put it on Amazon. And I kind of know which ones aren't worth listing, which ones are that. Anyway, that ends my month. For January, like I said, I didn't have a great month. Only $863. For me, that's an okay flea market, like decent. And it took me a month, and then I have to consider what I pay for this stuff and eBay fees. I'm hoping that I can push eBay. I've been doing a lot of eBay lately. I'm hoping to make eBay be more like, say, $2,000 a month at least. Jeez. I figure in December I might have a killer year with all the stuff killer month with all the stuff I list. But anyway, that's it. I'm done. Hopefully you learn a few things about the way I shop and the way that you could shop, maybe things that you could find. I don't shop brands the way a lot of other YouTubers do. I don't scan a lot of stuff. I go with my gut or my knowledge, or, you know, what seems to be such a great deal that how could I pass it up? But I don't know. I think the most interesting thing I sold was a Kava bowl. You know, if I ever see another one of those again. But anyway, that's it. That's my month. Hopefully I'll have a better month in February.